On November 1, 1949, in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, David Walter Foster was born with a natural talent for music and a desire to conquer the world of entertainment. From a boy playing piano in church, he became one of the greatest music producers of the 20th and 21st centuries, with 16 Grammy Awards, dozens of hits for artists such as Whitney Houston, Celine Dion, and Michael Bublé, and countless contributions to cinema and Broadway. At 75, David Foster is not only a musical icon, but also a husband, father, and an inspirational figure, with a life full of ups and downs. He married Catherine McPhee, a talented singer and actress, in 2019 and is the father of 6 children: Allison Jones Foster, Amy S. Foster, Sarah Foster, Aaron Foster, Jordan Foster, and Rennie David Foster. Behind the glamour, however, lies deep sadness, especially the failures of his previous marriages and the regret of not spending enough time with his children in their early years. His life is a symphony of great success, heartbreaking failure, and intense love, told through timeless melodies and everyday stories. The greatest sadness in David Foster's life is the failures of his first 4 marriages and the regret of not spending enough time with his 5 grown daughters in their early years. As a man who put his career first, he was often absent from important moments in his children's lives, from school performances to birthdays, due to his busy work schedule and world tours. In a 2019 interview for a documentary, he admitted that he was a runner in relationships, often choosing to leave rather than face difficulties. His marriages to B.J. Cook, Rebecca Dyer, Linda Thompson, and Yolanda Hadid all ended in divorce, leaving him with emotional scars and a sense of failure for not being able to maintain a stable family. He has said that he cried thinking about his adult daughters, Allison, Amy, Sarah, Aaron, and Jordan, growing up without his constant presence, and that he worried that he had missed out on building deeper relationships with them. His marriage to Yolanda Hadid, from 2011 to 2017, was particularly painful, as it ended amid Yolanda's battle with Lyme disease, a disease whose authenticity is disputed in the medical community. He was criticized for leaving Yolanda when she needed him most, which left him feeling misunderstood and hurt. He cried when he read negative comments on social media, feeling like his contributions to the family were being denied. A 1992 car accident in which he accidentally hit actor Ben Vereen, seriously injuring him, was also a major traumatic event. He faced guilt and a lengthy lawsuit, though he and Vereen later reconciled. These tragedies, from broken marriages to personal mistakes, shaped him into a man who sought redemption through music and love. David Foster's career has spanned more than 6 decades, with great success mixed with failures and struggles that have left him in tears. Starting out as a keyboardist for the band Skylark in 1971, he quickly gained attention with After the Love Has Gone, a hit he co-wrote for Earth, Wind and Fire, which earned him his first Grammy in 1980. Since then, he has become one of the world's leading music producers, working with artists such as Whitney Houston, Celine Dion, Barbra Streisand, and Toni Braxton. He is the man behind classic hits such as Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You, Toni Braxton's Unbreak My Heart, Celine Dion's Because You Loved Me, and Jennifer Rush's The Power of Love. With 16 Grammys from 47 nominations, he is considered one of the most successful producers in music history. He has also composed music for films, notably the song I Have Nothing from The Bodyguard and songs from St. Elmo's Fire, which earned him Oscar and Golden Globe nominations. Outside of music, he has tried his hand at Broadway with Boop, the musical, which will premiere in Chicago in 2023 and is expected to hit the New York stage in 2025. He has also organized charity events through the David Foster Foundation, raising millions of dollars for children in need of organ transplants. He has been the musical director for major events such as the closing ceremony of the 2010 Winter Olympics in Vancouver and the Grammy Awards. His career has also expanded into television, with roles as a judge and mentor on shows such as American Idol, Asia's Got Talent, and The Masked Singer, where he and Katharine McPhee performed as Banana Split in 2021. However, his career has not been without its setbacks. In his early years, he was rejected by major producers, and his band Skylark broke up after only 2 albums, leaving him feeling like his musical dreams might be over. He cried in a corner of the recording studio, wondering if he had the talent to continue. Another failure was his 1983 solo project, The Best of Me, which did not achieve the commercial success he had hoped for, leaving him doubting his abilities as a singer. He also faced criticism for his too commercial production style, with some critics saying he prioritized sales over artistry. In the 2000s, he invested in a number of unsuccessful musical ventures, including an album for a new artist that was poorly received, costing him hundreds of thousands of dollars and leaving him frustrated that he could not replicate the success of Celine Dion or Whitney Houston. His drive to succeed is inspiring. During the 1970s, he worked tirelessly, often sleeping just a few hours a day to complete production projects. He once shared that he cried with exhaustion when he finished recording I Will Always Love You for Whitney Houston. Not because of the pressure, but because of the joy of knowing the song would become a classic. He also spent years learning from legendary producers like Quincy Jones, honing his skills and building a network of industry contacts. When working on Boop, the musical, he spent more than 3 years writing and editing, facing sleepless nights and stressful meetings. But he persevered because he believed this project would be the pinnacle of his stage career. His perseverance in balancing music production, charity work, and new projects is a testament to his relentless spirit, even at the age of 75. The achievements that David Foster has always strived for are not just fame or awards, but also leaving a timeless musical legacy and becoming a better father and husband than he was. From a young age, he dreamed of creating hits that touched the hearts of millions, and his first Grammy in 1980 was a turning point that confirmed his talent. However, for him, the greater achievement is discovering and elevating artists like Celine Dion, whom he met when she was a little-known singer in Quebec, or Michael Bublé, a singer who performed at weddings before becoming an international star. He cried when he saw Celine Dion perform Because You Loved Me at the Grammy Awards, feeling like he had contributed to a historic moment. He also strives to be an outstanding philanthropist. The David Foster Foundation, established to support children in need of organ transplants, is one of the achievements he is most proud of. He once shared that he cried when he met a child whose life was saved thanks to the foundation's support, feeling like his efforts had meaning beyond music. Organizing charity concerts, raising millions of dollars, is his way of atonement for past mistakes and building a humanitarian legacy. In addition, he is trying to conquer the Broadway stage with Boop, the musical, a project that he hopes will affirm his talent in the musical field. He has said that he wants to be remembered not only as a producer, but also as a storyteller through music. Another achievement is building a better relationship with his older daughters. After many years of separation due to work, he has made an effort to reconcile with Allison, Amy, Sarah, Aaron, and Jordan, regularly inviting them to family events and supporting their careers, especially Sarah and Aaron, 2 famous actors and producers. He once cried with happiness when all 5 sisters attended the premiere of Boop. The musical in 2023 feels like he has finally become the father his children need. These efforts, while taking time and patience, are a testament to his determination to live a meaningful life, overcoming mistakes and prejudices. David Foster's love and marriage is a complicated story, with 5 marriages and many notable relationships, of which his marriage to Catherine McPhee from 2019 is the happiest chapter, but not without challenges. His first marriage to B.J. Cook from 1972 to 1981 produced his eldest daughter Allison, but ended due to differences in life goals. His second marriage to Rebecca Dyer from 1982 to 1986 produced 3 daughters Sarah, Aaron, and Jordan, but fell apart due to his busy work schedule. His third marriage to Linda Thompson from 1991 to 2005 was one of his longest, but it also ended due to differing expectations, with Linda writing in her memoir that he wanted to be treated like a king rather than a husband. His fourth marriage to Yolanda Hadid from 2011 to 2017 ended amid Yolanda's illness, leaving behind many arguments and hurt feelings. His greatest sadness in love was these breakups, especially his marriage to Yolanda, when he was criticized for being irresponsible. He once cried when sharing that he tried to support Yolanda, but her illness created an irreparable distance. In addition, he felt hurt by criticism of the age difference in his relationships, especially with Catherine McPhee, who was 34 years younger than him. Still, his marriage to McPhee, which began as a friendship in 2006 when he mentored her on American Idol, has been a joy. They began dating in 2017, got engaged in 2018, and married in London in 2019. McPhee, with her musical talent and understanding, helped him find balance in their relationship. However, they also faced difficulties, including